We're getting reports that North Korean leader Kim Jong Un was in critical condition after undergoing surgery last week. And here's the photo of the last time we saw him in the media. It was on April 11th at a Politburo meeting. So is he sick?
The people who actually know Kim Jong Un's health, his condition, are a very, very small group. And this is not a group of people that speaks to the outside world. So, we're getting reports in the U.S., South Korea is looking into it. There was a group of a defectors group that puts out a website, Daily NK. They reported on a doctor saying that Kim Jong Un went there. But the thing is, you really just don't know what's going on. And with his father, Kim Jong Il, who was sick for a while, North Korea kept that news very, very close. The only time we actually knew anything was like there were some French doctors who went in to treat him for a stroke. This is the father. Mm-hmm. And they reported some information. So finding out what actually is going on in the secretive state for one of its biggest secrets is very, very difficult to do. But it's come up on the radar in the US and South Korea. So people are looking at it. And he's 36, he's young.
We talked to a former North Korean doctor about public health in general there.
여러 가지 전염병들이 이제 그 1년 4계절 해마다 이제 계속 반복도 유행하고 있거든요. 그렇지만은 현재까지도 북한 당국이 김정일이 방침이라든가 김정일이 방침도 연속 내려오는 와중에도 전염병이 한 명도 없다. 이렇게 지금 공식으로 발표하고 있거든요. 그러니까 전염병 인정을 안 합니다, 북한이. 그러니까 북한에서 하는 그 모든 이게 방역 대응이라는 거는요, 그 권총으로 비교할 수 있는 시스템은 있어요. 그런데 이거가 이제 올해 이제 관리를 잘 하지 않아 가지고 이 녹이서가 작동 안 하는 겁니다. 그게 총알도 없어요.
The public health system is just underfunded. It's antiquated. North Korea is not set up to deal with the COVID-19 outbreak. In fact, Kim Jong Un has actually said himself that North Korea needs more money into its public health facilities. And they're building another hospital in Pyongyang. I think with North Korea is that it wouldn't have any difficulty rounding up people who were infected and putting them into some sort of isolation. This is an authoritarian regime. They have massive political prisons. There are no civil liberties in North Korea. So if they had an infection, they could be incredibly aggressive in terms of a lockdown. It would pale in comparison to what went on in Wuhan or any other city. Mm-hmm. But North Korea, if it really got overwhelmed, they have asked for help before when they've been facing food shortages or flooding. So if COVID-19 really took a turn for the worse in North Korea, there is a possibility that they would raise their hand and say, outside world, please come in and help us manage this.
If something were to happen to Kim Jong Un, who would be in charge next of North Korea?
There hasn't been time to install a successor. And with Kim Il-sung, the state founder, for years he managed his son Kim Jong-il to take his place. For Kim Jong-il to Kim Jong-un, the transition was a little bit shorter, but there was a period of like 2 or 3 years where he was moved into the position. Kim Jong-un supposedly has 3 children. We don't know how many children he actually has, but if he does, they would all be too young to be a leader. His younger sister, Kim Yo-jong, has been elevated in the party. We've seen her before. She was at the Olympics in Pyeongchang. She's done work with South Korea. She's been the face of the regime, and people in North Korea know that she is part of the Kim family line that's ruled this country since it was forged in the Cold War.